Peggy 16.
At the start of the game, we have such a good canvas to work on, but we were trying to do something that not many people had seen before.
You can get this kind of balance and mix and variety between action and puzzle solving and strategic elements, and instead of it just being a pure mindless action game, it now becomes cerebral. 10-15 years ago, the games were a bit more challenging in that way, and I think games have actually got easier and easier and easier. You know, you have to think strategically about the situations you're coming across.
For example, there's a huge crane that you intend to use a bridge to get across the other side, to get the trip across this huge ravine. Monkey has to climb up a building and literally leap across. Of course, it never goes easy, so the crane starts collapsing and he has to climb up this thing as this whole thing is collapsing around him. So we've really tried to create a very dynamic and exciting puzzles rather than something very flat and static.
It's amazing to see areas that are so different, and going through kind of like alleyways or going through buildings and little offices, suddenly they feel more like caves. You know, you're expecting animals to be running out from everywhere, and then, you know, obviously throw the robots into play and some large structures of big mega kind of mechs that were once kind of roaming the land, and you know, you've got a really good kind of combination of things to work with.
I think one of the most dramatic pieces is one of the dogs has been tracking you all through New York, and it's really pretty much caught up with you. It's so close, and you can kind of feel it coming after you, and you and Trip are running for your life, and it's pure panic.
When you put all your scenes and you've built your levels and you put it all together and you've got it working for the first time, that's the beginning of your development, not the end. Traditionally in games, you get everything working, it's all working together, and then it's like, oh, let's stick it in a box. And in movies, it's the opposite. You do the first cut, and then you've got this long, arduous journey of refinement, refinement, refinement. Every aspect, cameras, lighting, sounds, the tone of the story, the pitch of the characters, that continues. And we did that several times over on Enslaved. And that's something I've not really experienced in game development before, and it's quite a painful process, but now it's part of our model. That's how you create cohesive experiences.